All right, welcome to the Open Mind Podcast, or you can say the On Podcast. I'm Sam Jnr. and with me here is
Sela ជំរាបសួរបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាក្នុង episode នេះថ្ងៃនេះយើងនឹងនិយាយភាសាអង់គ្លេសផងហើយនិងភាសាខ្មែរផង
also I like your voice, Sela. Okay, today we are super excited to have our guest here with us. She's someone I respect so much. She's very humble. She's reached the top level in her profession, and I call her the Princess of Bokator. I think when I say that, everybody knows who she is.
Everybody knows បងថារ៉ត
Bon Tharoth, so bye.
ជំរាបសួរ ជំរាបសួរ Sela.
Thank you so
bye.
much.
Impress me so much, too much.
No, you deserve it.
Yeah. Other people might know you as the little frog.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did that name come out?
Yeah.
Well, before I do martial art, I was so skinny, and that time I went to stay with my aunt just to work for income, because back then I was in school, and then they have a vacation from school. Then I go to work for her as a Tharoth Sam.
Construction
You were doing
work.
What age was that?
Huh?
What age?
I was 14, 15.
14, 15
Then,
construction. Wow.
Yeah. Then she had to go to Japan. Then she left me with some farmers. So I stayed with them, and we went hunted little frog, like families of frog at night time.
Yeah.
And then, the next day we cook it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It was so good. And I was also like more dark, because we stay in
the sun.
In the sun a lot, and then countryside and stuff. And when my aunt come back, she said, "You look like frog." And then she just like she asked her son, "How should we?" Because my aunt likes to give everyone's
Nicknames, huh?
She just called me little frog. Like
Wow.
in Khmer it's Kalanton.
Kalanton.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nyam
Oh my
klong tom.
Kalangtom.
Big frog.
I also used this name when I went to fight international to like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tharoth Sam, little frog.
Whoa.
I love that so much.
I mean, well, I like other nickname that
Yeah.
sounds powerful too.
True.
But I start to like this name because it's kind of humble, like small, but then fight with big.
Fight with big ambitions.
And it kind of brings you back to your roots, like
Yes,
back to your
yes,
family.
true.
What area was that? Where are you from?
I was born in between the border of Thailand and Cambodia. Saitu camp. But I moved in Phnom Penh since I was 3.
Okay.
And the province that I stayed with my aunt was Gin Savai.
You know,
Kandar
there's a
province.
trend with this Saitu, or people who born from Saitu. They all turn out to be famous or influential in society.
I noticed that too.
Rien Thot
Rien
was
Thot.
born in there.
Bonsapea.
Sokayon. Bonsapea.
Yeah, some other guests
A
that
lot
we've
of
had
people from
born
All the girls
there.
with there are actually born from that side,
so
and they turn out good.
Yeah, you know how like everybody says like Madabong Pokai.
No.
Everyone from Madabong, like Nek Chiang, everything like come from
Fighters
Madabong, so
especially.
good.
Right.
Maybe Site 2 is
Site 2
also
is, yeah.
like that, like another one for our generation or something.
But I think they don't have it anymore, right? Side 2 is no more.
Well,
yeah.
Past-
Because I want to give them a shout out. Like, wow, anybody born from Side 2 should be proud of themselves.
yeah, I mean, I think it shows like but after like the war and everything and everything you've gone through, it's like people came from there, and now they really rose up. Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
So Tharoth, I know you had a humble background growing up. Can you tell us how growing up was like? Because telling us you doing construction at the age of 14 with your auntie and going to catch frogs at a little age, for me it's fun. But can you explain to us how the whole situation was like growing up?
I was always just having fun and just think positive. So I don't really feel like emotion back then. But when I get this old and when I'm getting success, and it brought me to the past.
The past, yeah.
I see and I felt like it's been through like a very difficult time.
Wow.
you know, when you were young, you just doing or pick up the whatever plastic
frogs,
bag to
yeah.
clean and then sell to the market too. I thought it was okay, fun. It's a job. It's like earn money.
Yeah.
And now that I do better and I look back, it's kind of make me sad. But I'm so grateful the whole time because those stuff that I did, it taught me to be like a better version when I grow up. And also I have the history to tell my next generation. Even if I don't have kids, I can tell my nieces or nephew like, look guys, how life was when I like went through, or like what I did to make me have these days. I did a lot, like look Chichian as well with the neighbor, like
she
make
saw the fried banana
at the
That's a favorite. That's a favorite of
factory.
mine. Wow.
And my other aunt made me go pick the plastic bags on the street, wash it, and then make me new. And make them new, and then we recycle it, sell it to the market. And we like
tamarind. The tamarind leaves.
like
Okay.
you know, picking the
Tamarind leaves, yeah.
veggies.
Okay, the
yeah,
vegetables.
on
Yeah.
the street that they grow to sell in the market too.
Wow.
And then the hardest job that I did, that's the construction thing, because we young Simang Thun.
Yeah.
14 years. So did you say your humble background, growing up, all the things you went through, prepared you for what's ahead of you in future? Because mentally you were strong growing up. You had all these tough times growing up, but I think going into Bokator, being a Bokator fighter, it prepared you mentally, because whenever you are there, you know you are there against yourself and your past.
Yes.
And you want to make a difference, because nothing can break you anymore. Right?
True.
So can you say your past has prepared you well for?
I think so. Yeah. And like we never know how the future is.
Sure.
So like when I have this day, I also like I never had a dream of being a professional fighter either. I was just like, oh, I wanted to be a movie star or singer because it looks fun.
Yeah.
And then
now
when I
you
started,
are a movie star.
it led me to the dream that I had
Exactly.
dreamed. And to start Bokator and martial art, it just changed my whole life, even my mental and my physical.
Yeah.
And it's made me like it more because it's more than martial art, more than fighting.
It's more like a cultural thing.
Yeah. And it ដូចឲ្យយើងមានសុជីវធម៌អង់គ្លេសថាម៉េចអូន សុជីវធម៌គុណធម៌
Konator, like good morals and like
the values, good values attached to it.
Yeah, and most importantly is to represent the country, like the culture that you say.
Exactly.
Because when I learn about the history about this martial art, is like that from during the war and Pol Pot regime as well. And my grandmaster like fought so hard to bring this martial art back to life. And it's so wonderful now that Bokator got inscripted in the
because
UNESCO.
it's so nice.
It's so nice, and this is like our big dream come true. And it's lead me into martial arts so much for that I want to be a good role model for young women here, that they're always scared to do martial art or fighting, or when they see we fight, they say like, oh, we will have argument with everyone, but this martial art like teach you to be a better person, to think fast, to walk fast at work, to especially when you become an athlete, then of course you represent the whole country and you make the country better.
Wow, interesting. But let me just do a little, take you back a little bit. When and why did you decide to go into Bokator?
When I was 18 already, I wish I started earlier, like 5 or 6 years old.
Wow.
But
was it difficult starting at that age?
It was, but what led me to get into martial art, because I got bullied, but not from school. It's on the street. Back then, didn't have like, it wasn't safety.
Wow.
So when I was 17, I was in grade 12. I walked to school and I got violated on my body, like the guy riding the motorbike with his naked. So he tried to, then I catch my chest, and then I was slaughtered on, like, like so angry and so scared, and I was just like fall and sit right there and cry.
Oh my God.
In my head was like, I promised myself I have to do something, like
fight
to get
back.
revenge or like to stand up for
Was he
myself.
sexually abusing you
Yeah,
or
that's-
sexually
that's what
abusing?
she-
That
said.
time I thought it was like
It was like that,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Oh, he
Wow.
did
And
assault. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
assault.
And I was just sit and cry at school. I couldn't learn in the class in that day. So I just like told myself that you cannot be sitting and just cry like this. You have to do something to stand up for yourself.
True.
Because nobody can do it for you.
For you and for yourself.
And plus, there's something like in violence in the family as well.
Yeah.
At my neighbor.
Oh.
So
Like domestic violence.
nah.
Yeah.
The guy got drunk and hit his wife every day.
Oh my God.
So I was there and then I yelled from the window like, chụp vai bà pon.
Oh my
Chẳng tới,
gosh.
like I said, stop man, you hit the woman, you're so
Bad.
on. So that guy got angry like, come check my family.
So
Yeah.
like
mind
don't
your
mess,
business.
Mind your
Yeah.
business.
Right.
Don't mess with us.
And cái chê mai bong cho bong khăng.
So he get like yelled at her mom, saying that like she's
Ooh.
wrong.
So that I didn't
Couldn't
start.
take it.
I didn't start martial art yet.
Yeah.
But the inner thing, it's burn and
It's
get
like
angry so
building
far.
up.
So I drag my hammer.
Yeah,
Hammer.
hammer. Yeah.
No, I thought the whole.
Did you-
But I did not do kinds because my mom asked my cousin to stop me right there because she see my anger went so hard.
You
Like
wanted to go
I
hit
was
him.
small.
What
Yeah.
age was that?
Like only 13.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh.
But
That's
you know,
very young.
all those stuff that I like coma and save it, like when I know martial art, I will revenge or something like that. But when I did fighting and when I got martial art and when I know how to fight, it's calmed me down so much.
Exactly.
I
My
learned.
anger will
Would calm down, you know?
I
yeah.
feel like it was a way for you to deal with, some of the trauma that you went through and like your mental health through martial arts.
Yeah.
How did that kind of happen? What was kind of like that process?
What was the transition from you being angry and now being calm after your experience with martial arts?
Because when you sparring with someone better than you or you fight with the better opponent,
Yeah.
if you anger and then you just go crazy,
You gotta
then
lose.
yeah, you will lose and you will like thwip up yourself.
Disgrace yourself.
And
Like you screw yourself over.
I wish I could explain it better in English.
It's okay.
That's
You can't
fine, you
can say
understand. Okay.
Then you have to calm yourself to
Yes.
focus,
Okay.
like and fight smart, not fight crazy.
Okay.
Like when I spar with my better partner,
Yeah.
and he was a big guy. When I go crazy, I couldn't
Guy?
think straight. Yeah, I always spar with guys.
So, oh my God. So when you started Bokator, you were doing it with guys. You didn't fight with your fellow female.
I mean, because
No.
there was not a lot of women in
Not
it,
a
right?
lot of them.
How many were in it?
I heard that there were women before me training,
Yeah.
but they never stay
Survive,
and train
yeah.
because they had a family. They had to get married, and their family is very traditional. So then, when I entered the club, that was the only woman I was there.
Didn't you get scared because you came
I
in to
got
get
scared.
protection, and now you are all over all
then
these
with
all these
muscular
around.
six-pack guys.
I was.
Didn't they try anything funny?
They kind of made a joke out
Oh.
of me because I was small, and then they think that I can only maybe train like 1 or 2 days, and then I will leave
Yeah.
because it's hard and it's
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of like got frustrated when I cannot do like them because I want to be strong like men that time.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
you're still
push.
young and still. But then I sparred with them. I learned from them a lot, and from whatever they said, they made a joke of me or
Sure.
whatever they bully me. I like
Just let
do
it
whatever.
Yeah.
They say what they want, and it's just like let it fly away, so
Wow.
it won't hurt my heart. Because I've been
go. Hurt so many
hurt
times.
so many times.
This is very very
So, like,
interesting.
So mentally
Strong.
mentally
Nang I
tough,
mentally
Yeah.
strong. Like
Yeah.
when I also get into the fight.
Yes.
So when I train Bokator, I only join the competition with performance or doing kata and stuff.
So you don't actually fight.
Yeah, I don't actually fight. So when I post those video, I got so negative comments like, she only can dance. Watch, if she fights, she's gonna die in the ring. Like, you will stay woman. Like, you will just got married and do the housework, like this and that.
Yeah.
And then when I walk like past the guy, they say it's so bad in Khmer, like so bad. Like they
can you
speak.
tell us?
Or you can say it. He has open mind. You can
No,
say
no,
it.
come on.
Uh,
If you don't feel
ហ្នឹងហើយ
comfortable
គេថាមីនឹងទាត់វាយចឹងអាយ៉ាក់តិចតិចអស់ហើយ like they said something about you broke like
Oh yeah, I
broke
get
the
it.
vagina or something like that, you know.
Oh,
It's
that's-
so bad.
That's so intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if មីនឹងមានប្តីវាមិនឈ្នះប្តីទេនៅតែក្រោមប្តីរហូត like something like that, like if
Saying
if she
Oh
get
my God.
husband you're gonna stay under like
under
the bottom
every
of
time.
husband every
Still
time,
below the
like
husband.
Wow.
bullyចឹងណា. So I was like, wow, am I really like this? Like people said, it's kind of, I question myself, like, because I never fight or prove, like,
Yeah.
am I strong or am I just dancing and performs? So I decided to go into the battle. That time I went to get my first fight on the 2012.
2012.
2012.
Wow.
And that first fight, I believe myself that I'm going to lose.
Oh my god.
Because I know that my opponent got 8 times fights experience, and that was my
Oh.
And
first
it's your
time.
first one,
Nangai.
wow.
First
Cambodian, right?
Cambodian.
Okay.
I had a hard time with my grandmaster because I was begging him to allow me to go fight, but he said,
He didn't want
you
you to."
cannot
Oh, your
fight because you
grandmaster.
never train enough.
Mm.
Then you will make the Bokator in
Come
bad
down.
name if you lose.
Yeah.
But then I explained him, and then I said, I want to get new experience, and if I lose, then I lose. It means that my ability is low. Then can you let me experience, like explore myself? And I got that time I got Derek. You know Derek.
Yeah, I know the red.
Yeah, he joined Jai, like
He helped you to
Nangai
convince your
my
grandmaster. Yeah.
And yes,
He accepted.
I got.
Oh my
And then the Federation of Kun Khmer also accept me too, because normally they don't accept other fighter from other
Other clubs,
federation.
yeah.
And plus, I was 0 fight too. So all the judges and referees said she gonna get whoop her ass like in the
Yeah.
ring. She probably lost. It's okay. Let her get experience. So I fight under Ebutong club.
Epitome Club.
My first, I was going like free myself.
Yeah.
Tharoth, it's okay. You're gonna lose. Like, just have fun, and this is your class or lesson. So I fought, finished, survive first round, second round, until the third round. I do the fighting, and then I just throw my push kick, and she ran into it. I was lucky. She got KO, and I knock her out by my push kick in her stomach.
Oh.
All the like judges were like, what just happened?
I think she was
Oh
destined
my
for
God.
And I was
that
not get
moment.
that. I'm like, oh, some like
felt
some
bad.
her. Because in the Bokator training, we're always nice to our
Yeah.
opponent, bow and stuff like that.
True.
So when I won that first fight, it like ding in my head was like, don't don't look down.
Don't look
to
down on
yourself.
yourself. Yeah,
Because
just
I just kept telling myself, just you're gonna lose,
Yeah.
something like that. But then I end up winning, and I lied to my mom too. Like
that was what I was coming
never-
to, because I was like, in a traditional Khmer home, right? A girl going to do Bokator at
fight.
your age, right?
Yeah.
It's a no.
It's a
So how did you
no-no.
survive that moment to even
Oh my
train
God.
and even go on a
Yeah.
stage to fight?
Oh my God, it's so difficult. It's so hard.
Tell us about
because
it.
my whole family is very traditional. My mom cried. Like, my family also dragged me from doing that. She said, just stop, because you made mom cry every day. Also, the neighbors say to my mom every single day, when can you stop your
Fighting.
daughter to do that? Like, it's not good. It's a low reputation. It's like the girl should stay home, taking care of the family, cooking, watch the parents. But then even I explained, they don't understand my purpose. Like, I want to be strong. I want to show Cambodian women like they can do more.
Yeah.
And I want, to do something to represent
Your country.
the country and to preserve that
Heritage.
Yeah.
that martial art to be alive
Yeah.
again, to get well known
Especially
again.
for women.
So my first fight, I didn't tell her, and she found out. Oh my gosh, she got almost heart attack and kok chal lah.
Oh yeah, they put a
She got
coin.
kok chal na nga.
Yeah, the back end.
Like and I was like, I blame myself so much. I say, Mom, this only one fight. I will never do it again. But when
Wow.
I won't, I just keep telling me that I can do more and I want to fight more.
Yeah. But
it's
you know
like
the thing.
inside of you, like
Yeah.
you can't help it.
But one thing we don't want to confuse is, because our viewers listening, we don't want to confuse you being a disobedient child to your parents, right?
Yeah.
Because it's one thing to follow your passion and another thing to listen to your parents, But
True.
sometimes you just look at the bigger picture,
Yeah.
and you have to understand that you come first, regardless of your parents.
I
You
also
come first.
I also want to explain this part too.
Yes.
Like, I was not a child that like a bad child to
Disobey
do
your-
against the family the whole time, but I have also something to prove them.
Prove yourself, yeah.
So that time I also fight with the society that criticized me so much, and
Yeah.
also fight for myself to win my mom's heart.
Yes.
So I explain her every single day and every single time that she said, please go and chop to ma sum."
Oh.
Like, I made her cry, and then I said, Mom, when you cry, or I feel like I'm a bad kid and I don't want to be a bad kid. And look, when I train martial art, I don't go fight people for
yeah.
just for fun. This is not bad. Like, this is not good. Like, okay, I do this for society. Then if you know that your daughter is strong, I can go anywhere and I can protect our family. So I say something positive, good, until I win the medals, and then I show her like, so look,
So she can-
I win the prize. I got money to feed the family, and like I got an interview, and you see your daughter in the
On TV,
newspaper, and
yeah.
like so stuff like that changed her
Change her
mind.
mind.
Like,
But-
now I win her heart.
Well, that's good. But all this time, sorry to say, but what was your dad? How was his opinion on this? Because they are like the enforcer in the house. Like the mom can cry, but the dad will say, "Don't do it."
No, my dad was fall collapsed in sickness, so he don't really see
Sorry.
or feel or see the children doing anymore. When I felt the love from dad is from when I was a baby until 12, and then
Okay.
no, until 11, and then he got
Sorry.
very sick, and when he got healed, like he lost. ខ្មែរយើងថាបាត់ព្រលឹងធំ like he lost his
Like your
other
soul.
his
His
other
sense of-
soul.
yeah.
Yeah.
Senses. Yeah.
He get back to life, and then he got into many danger, គ្រោះថ្នាក់ចរាចរណ៍, like accident.
Yeah.
So now he cannot walk anymore. So here and his leg is pika now, but he still remember like
daughter.
I'm his kid,
Wow.
and yeah, this martial art bring me strength to carry my dad around.
Tharoth, your story is very inspiring. And I think everyone listening to us today is very inspired. And from me to you, I would say congratulations
Yeah.
Thank you.
for what you have done. You have achieved everything a person can achieve. And you fight the battle well.
And not only make both your parents proud, but like
You made the
I
country
think
proud.
as a nation, as a people, like
Yeah.
even when I watched your story, I kind of gonna cry too.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
No,
so
it's
emotional. No,
okay.
you don't have to be sorry. No, these are tears of
Pride,
experience.
yeah,
You know,
love,
it's,
and yeah,
people really love you out there. Like
Thank you.
I personally, I have so much respect for you because I see people go through all these things and sometimes they forget where they came from. It happens in society, but you still remember your family. You still wanted to prove something to the society. You fought a lot, fought society, fought your family, fought yourself, and being able to defeat all these things and be who you are and still stay humble. Like much respect,
yeah.
so much respect for you. Like
I have so much love, so much
Yeah.
admiration, and
Thank you.
even when I came across you, because I only started to know you when I came to Cambodia and I saw your page and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so proud to see another Khmer woman, a Khmer woman like you that's strong, not afraid to do it. And I know you said before you used to be afraid, but from people looking on the outside, it's like you are this amazing, strong Khmer woman that can do it, that can show that like, you don't have to follow, like these social norms of what a Khmer woman should be, but also it's like you can take care of the family in a different way.
Thank you.
So one-on-one, you and me, who win?
I think we all know the answer to that question.
Nah, just to make the whole situation very good. But yeah, thank you for sharing this important experience about your life to us.
I want to ask though, if you're comfortable sharing about like, you mentioned earlier about, if you were to have children, like what you would want to show them and everything. Do you think that's something you want to have for yourself, or you think you will?
Yeah, if I ever have a family and have kids, of course I will teach them how I
started.
How I started.
I think they're gonna be they're gonna be so proud of their mom, and with all the accolades you have and your background, everything, I think they are gonna be one of the happy kids.
Do you think
to be honest, talking about proud or pride, I never see myself in a good way, and I never feel proud of myself before until I fought to bring my dad back to life.
Wow.
And to be the boss of the family now, and like I heard teenagers and like the generation after me call me idol. I don't even know the meaning, but when they explain me and then I explore so much that they learn a lot from me, then I kind of like feel like, oh, Tharoth, you are someone in the country so it makes me feel better, and those people around me teach me how to love myself more than I used to be.
I think you should write a book after maybe you retire, or because your story can be a movie, your story can be in a book, and your story can inspire a lot of people, if not the whole world. Because coming from a humble background and where you are today, trust me, many people give up on the way. I know how it feels to follow your dreams, because at a point in time you might lose yourself. You might lose good friends that you think they were your friends. You might lose family, and if you don't take care, you'll be in a very depressing state. It takes like an intervention to bring you back, and I think you've done it really well. But who do you say has really impacted your whole journey? Who has really, like, if without this person, I wouldn't have made it? Because we can do it, but without the help of people, no one is an island. Without the help of people, you cannot get there. Do you have any mentor, anybody who helped you to do what you did?
When I was just going through a lot alone, I only say that probably myself is the only one that could go. But now when I get older, I see that a lot of people around me that I know, I got a good energy from them. Like, of course, my parents, of course, first. My parents don't really talk so much to Padalcon or advice, but they show me with their action. Like my dad, he don't really talk, but he showed me with his action. Like, he was a violinist, he was a musician, and he do it to represent the country as well. So I think I got this like mental and heart from him, and he never once shared his story to
the
us.
world. Okay.
My mom as well, and then my other crew, my grandmaster. I consider him as my second dad.
Wow.
He taught me so much how to be connected with social, because I was just like my parents. I don't really talk, and so my grandmaster teach me how to have better connection with other people, and then next also my seniors in Bokator, they also teach me a lot of like Bokator technique and all stuff like that. And then Yeah, a lot of people that
Wow.
I can't think.
Talking
you know.
about your grandmaster, I want to say a big shout out to him
Yeah.
because I saw the movie Surviving Bokator.
Yes.
And that movie is, I'm not being biased because you're here. That's one of the best documentary I've seen
Really.
ever since I came to Cambodia, or
Thank you.
ever since like watching theater movies. Like that's one of the well scripted documentary. You know, the storyline, everything is like so real and natural. Because I thought you use how many
We
years to
don't
do it?
script it.
You didn't script it? Yeah, that's what I'm
No.
saying.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just putting a script as in, because definitely when
Alright.
you do a movie, yeah, it's like script, because it was more realistic, that it brought the true essence of you shooting that documentary out. You know, going against your grandmaster is a no, you know, in Bogota. But you guys did it, and you made him understand why you guys went against him. Let me not say against him. Let me say you guys wanted to upgrade,
Yeah.
to see that Bokata cannot be in a traditional way. It can be in this. So how was the feeling when you saw yourself on the big screen, label Surviving Bokata? I know you've done a lot of movies, but I think this is one of the movies that I so much want to watch every day.
I appreciate that, Sam. In this one is the most precious and special for me because
True.
I didn't fake it. It wasn't a
No
demonstration or before it. Yeah, it was not acting.
Have you seen the
Other
movie?
other movies, okay, I played my other character.
Yeah.
But in this one, they just shot it my daily life,
Yeah.
others people's real life. It's just like I got emotional every time
Every
I watched
time,
this
yeah.
documentary
Yeah.
because
I cried. I was
was
like,
you know I can't believe that I would see this kind of like the past life and then I got featured in the video and then
Yeah.
show me in the other 10
Yeah.
after the 10
Yeah.
years. So like how many people got to feature yourself in the past
Yeah.
like this and then
This-
show you when you get older?
yeah.
I felt so special.
So special.
This one is a big gift ever
Yeah.
in my life.
You know, my sister, I was talking to my sister a few days ago.
Yeah.
She told me that they call me Kwesi back in Ghana, right? Kwesi. You know, in the family, I don't know if anybody's religious though, but yeah, we believe in a superpower, right? We say God.
I do too.
That's nice, right? So in a family, God chooses one person and give that person all the blessings, all the gifts, so he can take care of those people, right? And those people, they don't get it easy. Those people don't find it easy, because if it were easy, then that means you're not going to get all,
Yeah.
True, I believe that.
you know? So you chopping all this success, right? You had to go through what you went through, right? So what would you tell people who are going through tougher situation, especially young female
Yeah.
Cambodians coming up from nothing, and they have bigger dreams like you, right? But the norm in society is, oh, get married to a rich man and live at home or stuff. But some people don't have the direction. What would you say to them as somebody who has been there before and survived it?
How can I say or start this?
You can
Because
say it in Khmer anyway,
Yeah.
so-
when I was in a very like hard or depression situation, the one person that I ran to was God as well.
Wow.
So I don't know if other people have religious like me, like us.
Yes. Yes.
Earlier you said about other people, if they face in a hard situation,
Yes.
they would give up.
Yes.
And I did. I gave up once. 1 year I didn't do anything. I was just like, I don't even find myself. I was just staying at home and then, okay, let's maybe all my family
Yeah.
or other people that criticize me,
Were
they
right.
were right.
I think that was not giving up, because once you give up, that's it. You
For-
cannot go
again-
back. So it's like, let's say you
maybe,
just went for a
I wake
retreat.
up again
Yeah.
or like take a break.
When,
Because we
when was
told you.
that? When was that?
2010.
Okay.
Yeah,
Before
1
you
year.
had,
Yeah. And so I went to
Lost.
temple to pray. Yeah. So I went to church also. I went to Buddha's temple as well, just to get my calming mental and then find some peace. And then I asked God if I am really something or someone that meanประโยชน์ for other, like meanประโยชน์.
I mean, yeah, important for
like,
people, right?
Yes.
Benefit to
people.
other
To
people.
other
yeah.
people. Then please help me find my way, or like lead me to that way that you want me to go to the right direction.
Awesome.
Because I'm now so lost and I need help, and like no human, like zero human around me could
Help you.
help me. It's just my own self.
True. True.
And then I just got a phone call from my grandmaster asking if I want to join the competition in Korea. That was my first trip ever that I know abroad.
Wow.
And he also angry at me too because I skipped the training. I never went to train. And he said, if you wanna like fly, like go far, then come train and help the team to compete.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
that's what brought
maybe
you
that's
back.
when brought me back, and I feel more special because that was a big opportunity. I didn't know that it was big until we got the second prize of the World Martial Art Festival in South Korea.
South Korea, yeah.
We did not know that.
I
and
watched
even
that
the
in
guy,
the Bokator movie.
yeah, the translator, they didn't very do a good job to explain us what's going on in the event. So as you watch Surviving Bokator, we got the second place.
I think the stage was wet and
Was
you
wet,
slept.
raining.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's so many obstacles for us to show it, but we did it, and that really gives me so much energy. And I think God hear my prayers.
Yeah.
And when we come back to the country, we have like a big bright and big light to show
to show the
our
people,
our juniors and next generation to see. That time we also kind of lost hope too because our grandmaster tried to submit the files
And
to
they
get
failed, right?
recognized from the UNESCO, but then it took so long. So now everything is successful.
Yeah.
I hope it's
Good.
Wow.
going much better and better.
So that was like your first time going abroad for Bokator, and then now you're like
I
international.
travel.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
travel
You travel
to the world.
so
like,
many countries.
and
So
now you're
many
in
countries.
not only Cambodian movies but international, like
Yeah.
Hollywood movies.
Yeah, I would never
Ah.
expect that.
Shotgun Wedding. When I saw this, is like my first exposure to you
Yeah.
on screen with J Lo and like all
I was
these like.
ooh,
I was like,
I know
what?
this girl.
And that one experience was crazy too. I did
Yeah.
not know that I would have a character to play or
Yeah.
to act.
Yes.
Because when I got contact the first time, I probably the only background girl to
Girl,
fall
yeah.
and something like that.
Yeah.
And when I got there, I see the call sheet. I look at the all stars like Jennifer Lopez, maybe another Jennifer Lopez. I was until I saw her on set. I was like, Tharoth, you
Tharoth,
are
I'm here.
freaking something.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so excited, and I really want to post it on social media, but
because I understand.
So I didn't post anything. I was just like crying happy alone over there.
Wait, where was the filming done?
It was filming in Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. I hear that's a beautiful island, right?
Very.
Very beautiful.
How did you get that opportunity? Did they contact you or?
It's also crazy, probably from God again.
Yeah.
So,
shout out to him.
So shout out to Lee Marson.
Oh, Lima-san.
He is the guy that he is the coordinator and organizer choreography on the fight scene.
Okay.
Like he worked with James Bond, Casino Royale.
He's Cambodian?
And no, he's English.
Oh, he's English.
British.
Oh, British. Okay.
So we met once in First Day Came My Father in 2015 in Angelina.
Okay.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Movie,
So after I worked for him, stunts and stuff, and help him translate from English to Khmer, so we just make like boss and stuff like that,
Stuff,
or
yeah.
friends,
Okay.
or brother and sister. So when he left after that movie, zero contact. He never talked to me ever again. 6 years
Whoa.
until the 2021 when COVID hit. He just shoot me a message. Hey, sister, we got a job. Do you want to work with me again? That's it. I was like, where is
Oh
it?
my
He said, outside the country. And I said, do whatever. Take me there. I don't care how much I pay or something like that.
Yeah.
I just told him straight like that.
Yeah.
And I don't even ask what movie is it. And I just trust him that he would give me a real job.
Yeah.
So I was just like, go ask permission from my workplace, something like that. And then I got the opportunity. And that time also I got sad too because it's so hard to get the permission from my police place.
Okay.
Because they can't give me 2 months off.
2 months
Then I
off,
asked
yeah.
only 1 month off. And then I said that I'm going to lose this one. And then I asked Lee, hey Lee, it will take so much to ask permission. Will you guys like want to take another person
Yeah.
or
Oh my
Or
gosh,
should
you
I-
almost didn't do
I
it.
almost like drop it off.
Drop it off, yeah.
And then he said, do whatever can bring yourself here. We will wait for you. And that gave me courage. Am I that important that they can wait
They
for
can
me?
wait for you, yeah.
So I just
And a
went
big
then
budget
back-
Hollywood movie like this,
Yes.
like that.
Yes,
They
went
wanted
back to
you.
my boss, and then I just asked for 1 month, and whatever it is, it will be lead
Enough,
me to
yeah.
that way. And then when I flew in, I heard that Cambodia got COVID. They stopped
Ooh,
the
everybody.
workplace. Everybody not going to work. Then I have full 2 month shots in the
Okay.
weekend.
Wow.
It just worked out, yeah.
Yeah,
It was like
and
you're
what-
destined for that.
Yeah.
And what made me really feel like I am so important because when we try to create the fight scene, Lee also gave me the idea, and then he said that I'm just create this, but if you want to add
Add
your own
something.
style or to represent yourself or your country, you can. I was like,
Oh, that's good.
I'm
so
like,
much honor to do
yes,
that.
so honor and he's very down to earth. He's very humble too. I learn a lot from this guy.
Wow.
But
I'm
are you
so
in contact
grateful.
with him now?
He don't talk anymore as
Busy.
well.
So
He's
let's
busy
wait
doing
for,
his work.
another year. Maybe you're gonna get another blockbuster movie
but
coming
he
out.
also gave me suggestion that I should travel or move from Cambodia to stunt school or to next to where he's worked. Then he will have a lot of jobs
Jobs
for
for
me.
More opportunities.
But my parents,
I think family.
I cannot leave them. So this is not a good idea. Also, I don't know what to say because other people that see me having this opportunity, they said you have to go far. You have to like. They're not say to leave your family behind, but it's something that you have to make it balance. If you just stay, you're not moving, then
you're
you
gonna
will.
lose. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not getting any younger.
True.
But my heart, I just can't do it. So I stay as long as I can.
Do you have any
with my-
siblings?
I have,
Okay.
but he also got his family to look after too, and he helped me so much.
I see.
Um,
But do you think that
watching
you
my
are
parents.
you are making provisions for your transition? Because at a point in time, if you don't take this opportunity, definitely it's gonna go. Yeah. So I think
True.
maybe, but yeah, it's good that you still have a strong passion for your family, and yeah, that's a rare thing to do.
Do you
know?
think you will go more into acting or more focus on fighting?
I think I will go more to acting.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's something we can expect
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even I didn't dream to be a professional fighter, but I love fighting so much, and I respect this one sport because it taught me so much how to, like be strong in mental and not to give up, and it's do so much more to myself. And because of this fighting, it lead me to the movie
the movies? Yeah.
as well.
So I know people are wondering. It's been a while since Tharoth stepped in the ring to fight. Do you have any fight coming up?
Yes, I do.
Because
Yes,
I
I
really
do,
want to
but-
see you fight again.
Wow, it's been so long.
How
man.
many years since you last fought?
2012, 21, 22. Oh my God, 4 years I
Since
haven't
you've
been
been-
fighting.
Ooh, that's
Really?
Yeah, And to be honest, I should not get this opportunity to fight again because it's very short notice, very short like times to train, because you need at least the very smallest is 1 month
To train.
and the good 3
months
to train, to be prepared, to get your endurance and to have your cardio back.
Yeah.
But we just started to train yesterday. Today is our
And
second
you just
day.
came from training.
She actually came from training. She's in a training
Oh yes,
clothing.
yes. I didn't even change. And the competition is on the 10th, and we leave in Cambodia like in the next 2 days.
In 2 days.
Yes,
So
Next
you
week
have
is-
And
you
I-
have
I-
barely a week to prepare.
to prepare. No, this is, to be honest, saying myself is the stupid choice to decide.
Yeah.
But I still take it with positive energy.
Why did you decide to say yes?
Because I think I'm not getting any younger, and I haven't been to the ring 4 years, so I want to build myself up again.
Yeah.
And if I don't do it now, it will like take me more time to get another one. And also I want to test my ability again, if I could still fight
Still
or
fight again.
not. So I see a lot of better pictures and positive pictures for
I think you do good because you have a lot of years of experience, and in this industry, you know, experience pays off.
Yeah.
Because,
and we'll see by the time this episode airs, it'll already be, so we'll know the results.
So we'll know the results and we'll know
yeah.
who won. I think, like, wish you the best of lucks.
Thank you so
I know you're
much.
gonna
All I
win.
need now is just prayers and wishes.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
We got you.
I don't saying this to share with people and audience. I don't want them to do like me, like this, like got noticed the fight and then you still take like
Short
take the
notice, but still
shot.
take the
You
shot.
should be more
that
prepared.
don't do that. It's not good. If you think it's like okay, if we go to represent the country, of course it's a fact.
a big
if,
thing, yeah.
If you lose, then it will
Affect the country.
yeah. But I converted to the positive thoughts. I said to myself that even the king of the fighter lost.
Well, that's
Like,
a positive.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
way.
Even Bukau, even Manny Pacquiao,
Manny
he
Pacquiao,
lost
yeah,
too.
I
Like
think
he's
he
the
lost.
world champion. So
Yes.
I'm just like having some.
Yeah.
So yeah. So let's make it balanced
Nah.
then. If it's
You are the little frog. You got
Yes,
this.
so-
You can do wonders on the stage. Yeah.
so if the situation was just like this, maybe I would suggest if you guys trust yourself, get it.
Get it?
If
Yeah.
you're not, don't do it.
Yeah.
But if you stay younger, because I'm now 33, so
Really?
it's
No
yeah,
way.
I'm getting
You look so young.
old. But thank you.
No, I was like, I thought you were 27. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you.
No, you look really
no,
good.
my mom kicked my ass every day. Like, "Yop day.
Do you
So-
feel
husband.
do you feel that pressure still to get a husband or family?
To be honest, I don't care anymore now. Even my mom pressure. But what made me sad to hear is when she said that I'm getting old. I want to see you with a better partner for life.
Yeah.
That point made me sad. But in reality, still you cannot force it
Right.
just for that. So I explained her that. Do you want to see your daughter happy, or you wanna? My mom kind of more understandable
you.
now, not like
do you
her
yeah.
old
Wow.
self.
Do you think, being a martial artist and this strong woman, especially in our culture, do you think it is harder to find a husband that way?
Some
Because
people,
of that,
some
do you
people are
think
like,
it
I'm
affects
I'm
it?
scared she's gonna beat me. Yum climb upon why?
Well, I don't think so, because nowadays me and Mao that tong charan.
Oh boy.
It's
Oh
myself
boy.
that don't want to.
So a lot of
have-
people are interested and stuff, but you're
The
not
door is closed.
interested.
The door is closed for now because I want to spend most of the time to first taking care of my mom to get healed first from her cancer.
Oh.
Yeah, she got breast cancer.
She got breast
stage 3, which got me so scared at first when we found out. But she's fighting.
She's fighting, right?
Yeah, I'm fighting with her to help her.
Yeah.
And even I go train now, and then we'll go fight now. Like, still me and like play chat at like my
Her heart is
Your heart
full
still
and
feels, yeah.
still difficult.
I understand.
But yes, still
Would you be
keep
happy if
positive.
one day your mom comes to the ring, sit down and watch you fight?
She did. She sneaked into one of the fight.
She
Did
did?
you know?
I was so angry
You know, because it's
because I didn't invite her to see
Yes.
me fight.
because it's a point where you don't want to see your kid getting beat up. Because especially my mom, right? Never would she see me in that position and go like, no. My mom would be like, why are you beating my kid? Hey, come down, let's go home. You know?
She sneaked into my one, and that was the bad timing.
You
I
lost.
lost the fight,
Oh,
no.
that's so bad.
and I was so angry. Like, who brought you here? Why did you decide to come watch me fight?
Wow.
Because you almost got heart attack from my first fight.
Of course.
And then I got the good answer. She said, I'm now strong. I want to come encourage my kids. And I'm like, I was so surprised.
so
She
cool.
the next fight, she even suggest me or correct me, like, next time you should go over her and do this and do that.
Giving
That
you
makes me
advice.
really happy that my mom now is into
She's interested.
whatever I do.
Cares.
Yeah. Oh,
What a
so that, like,
change from the beginning.
I know.
Wow.
That's what we need from our family.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like
yeah.
we can teach our parents too.
Yeah, actually.
Too. Yeah.
To
We
be
show
more
them the success.
open-minded and love us in a way they didn't think they could.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
My
nice.
heart is like so
Thank
full. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really,
I
really
couldn't
nice.
believe my life is going through so much taste is like this too.
You know, you've not seen anything yet. This is like the tip of the iceberg. Because where you can get to, you're still young. Trust me, 33, you're still young. There's bigger things ahead of you. And I think when you keep on doing what you're doing, with God's help, with your family support, and with your self-belief and what you're doing, trust me, this beyond the sky is the limit, you know?
Yeah.
And trust me, many people idolize you so much.
Yeah.
And people respect you. Like, you're one of the, should I call it influencer? No, you're one of the public figures out there that nobody can say one bad thing about Tharoth. Anytime we
Yeah.
say Tharoth,
Anybody when your name
Exactly.
comes up, it's like the first thing you hear, she's such an amazing, sweet person.
You know, when I told the
Always
team,
such a kind person.
when I told the
humble
team,
person,
Tharoth is coming, she
We're
was
so
like,
excited.
was so excited. It was like, whoa, it's
So
gonna be a
happy.
blast in the
Yeah,
house,
yeah.
you know?
Because
You guys are so nice.
the first
Yeah.
time we met, you were working and everything, and I was like, yeah, we finally get to really talk and hear more about you and things that maybe you don't want to post and stuff online and
Sure.
stuff. And we really thank you for opening up to us like this.
You know, that's really
pleasure.
nice. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you came. I'm so happy like sharing this moment with us. So, what's the future like for Tharoth? You know, people would like to know, like, you want to go into movie. How is your transition going to happen? What do you want to do? Because now you are taking care of your family, taking care of your mom, and also trying to continue with your boxing career. Are you going to retire anytime soon, or do you still want to pursue the boxing, or you want to focus 100% with the movie?
For now, what I see in front, I will get it first. If movie came first, then I would take it. But also it depends too, what is the movie about.
Sure.
Also the fight, I still love it. But before, I never believe in aging.
Sure.
My mom always said that when you get old, you cannot fight. When you get to this age, you cannot fight. And I said, Mom, if I stay strong, I still fight
wanna
forever.
fight, yeah.
But I feel like what she said kind of true now, because when you get older, more story and more obstacle and more problems like
Keeps coming.
keeps coming, and you have many more to deal with.
Sure.
And as for women, when you get older, the strength is not as strong as like forever like men. I don't know if it's that true, but I heard that a lot, and I experienced it myself too now.
Okay.
And now that you also have the parents to look after as well, then it takes so much energy
time,
down and time as well. But still, if you still have the strong mental and surrounded by good people, good energy, then you still can keep that going. So these two careers I love. I want to keep acting, and I believe in the future it will lead me to go further and bigger.
Wow.
And fighting, if I see that it's benefit for the country
and
or
everything.
stuff like that, or the good one, then I will get that opportunity as well. And one more thing that I
Sure.
want to be is also a singer, because that also one of my dream when I was
Yes.
young as
You know,
well.
there's actually, I was we were planning to do a song together with Jamie.
Right.
Shout outs to Jamie Rain. Yeah, but I think the song is gonna happen soon. Tharoth can sing. She did a song. I was like,
sing.
yes.
Not now.
No, she can
Not now,
sing.
but
She sang with Derek,
soon.
yourself, Derek, and there was one Khmer singer.
in
He is
America.
like, his song is like, his voice is
you.
very unique. Yeah, Tharoth can sing. I was blown away when I heard your voice. Like, yeah, I think, yeah. Looking at your background, what you've done, there's nothing that can stop you anymore. Whatever you put yourself or your mind to, you can achieve it. So, trust me, you can do
Yeah.
anything you want to do.
Yeah,
you know?
and I think it'll be such a beautiful transition. Like no matter what, even if you're still not fighting,
Yeah.
everyone will still support you.
Have you
And
seen-
it's like another path that
Yeah.
we want to follow
Sure.
along and hear and see. And Sam like Mong is so
cool.
sweet. So I feel like it will be so like everyone
you,
will
Pam.
love it. Yeah.
You know, there's one question I know some of the audience or some of your fans would ask, because I never saw you in a very like feminine way, you know, until I saw you do the music video with Jamie.
Wearing a dress.
She wore a beautiful
I
dress,
saw the photo.
and the blend with the Bokator fighting was like, damn, this girl is so sexy. Wow. I was like, Tharoth, you should explore this part more also, because you're kind of unique that you're a Bokator fighter. Yes, you do what, let's say, so to say, masculine does, right? But you also have your feminine touch.
Yeah.
How do you keep in touch with that part of you? Like, to still be a lady, you know, you can rock a dress, high heels, and like come on and go like, oh boy, you know. How do you keep in touch? How do you do that?
When I was really young, like before 18, I was dressed up a lot of like boyish, or they consider me as tomboy.
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 Yeah.
Oh,
But then when I grew up, I think that is the art,
yes.
the feminine side. When I dress up or like put makeup on, I think it's the art to put on yourself. If I kept being just like manly
Masculine,
like
yeah.
that, people can only see like the one side. Like
cannot see the
don't
other
have
part of-
don't add me another flavor or taste.
About you.
And because most people here in Cambodia saying that whoever fight or do some kind of martial art like that, they only like women or they are
Lesbians,
tomboy,
okay.
lesbian. But I'm not. I like guys and I'm straight. And I want to show them that,
You can still rock.
can
No.
be women and men at the same time. Because like yin and yang, black and white, you have
Exactly.
both sides.
Yeah,
Jangan?
feminine and masculine.
You know, but my question is, you know, it's not about the society. It's about the person.
Yeah.
You know, some people, when you train a lot, the masculine tends to take over. And it's difficult for you to be feminine.
Do you find it's difficult?
Did you find any challenge, like, after you fighting and, you know, like, you're doing yourself like a guy, doing your thing, did you find it like, oh, it was easy to switch if I want to switch to be a feminine kind of character?
Or is it like when Beret Mong Tang Kluon, you wear a dress and stuff, does it feel weird, like not natural?
Now I have feminine stuff
Yeah.
start coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel weird. Like when I
Yeah.
still dress up, like I sit like this now, like
Yeah,
open.
open your legs.
And when I dress up, I still sit like that, like Once my friend said, "Don't sing like guys,
like
sing like
that.
girl, like more feminine thing." Like so, this one shout out to my female friends. They always correct me, especially my mom too. You know, when you do the whole time like manly stuff or boyish,
Yeah.
then even you dress up or make up like a girl, you still
still act
keep
that way.
the habit. So yeah, it's weird too. And plus myself don't really like wearing dress or high heel. I only do it once in a while.
But you're rocking it.
I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, you should wear that more too.
Thank
If you
you.
like it, yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Before I like hate it so much, but now I start to like it more
Sure.
too.
Do you think like because you're in the spotlight a lot, do you think a lot of the compliments that you get, is it typically about your skills or is it about your beauty, or what is the most that you get out of compliments?
Wow, interesting question. I never get asked
Because
like
I
this.
think a lot
Yeah.
of women typically it's always about our beauty and our looks. Oh, she's so beautiful, this
Well,
and that.
thank you for the question though.
Yeah.
To be honest, in here, my home, my own country, they only compliment about when I look good, when I wear dress and high heel and put makeup on. Even some of the production that hire me to be in a movie,
Yes.
when they see me like having big legs like this and
Yeah.
with the dark skin like that, they
didn't wanna cast
reject.
you.
They didn't want to.
Wow.
So they don't really see my skill or my talent. That's why you guys see me. Most I got opportunity outside the country. So long, like years ago, I went to had a meeting with one production. It's long time,
Yeah.
and he said, "You have talent, you skill now, but you should make skin a little wider, and then if you have the
Long nose.
and this one like this, it would look good on you, and you know how to fight. That
And you're
would be awesome."
So
Can you imagine
beautiful
this?
already.
Yeah.
It's like
I was like, boo, if you like me as me and
Yeah.
use me as me, then I would appreciate that. But if you want me to
Change
change
and
my look
everything,
like
it's-
this one, I want to keep the identity and show a lot of women's here to know that you don't look like
you don't need to.
You don't need a
have-
pointed nose.
No, you don't have to buying check standard
Chain.
beauty.
Oh,
check.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you are beautiful the
way
way
You
you
don't need to
are.
follow
you
one
are.
beauty standard.
No,
Yeah,
and
but nevertheless, we are not shaming people who are doing it though. It's
course.
a personal choice
But
though.
there
I
should
think.
never be anyone telling you that.
Yeah, you should not be
do
pressured
it.
to do that though.
yeah. But so the first time I got hurt, and kind of offended so much. But then later, I think probably even I born here, probably I'm not belongs to somebody's choice here,
Yeah.
and I respect their choice. If they need the other look, then it's their
can
choice.
go
I
for it.
cannot angry or feel upset or disappointed.
Yeah.
If I got other opportunity from other picture that see my true talent or skill, then I would happy to take that, and I don't judge those people anymore because they have people
own
are
personal
different.
opinion,
They
yeah.
have their own. So,
But I think
I
it's a
don't
wake
feel-
up call for all the companies out there looking to work with influencers or public figures,
Yeah.
right? And I know sometimes it's got to do with the marketing strategy and how you want to sell your product. So it's fine. But I want to also say a big shout out to all the companies who have worked with you, the brands you are working with. I know currently you are with Crude Energy.
drink.
Yeah. How did that? That's a big one, right?
Yeah, they say they say well, you're cool with your martial art thing. We want to have you
Yeah.
to represent our
Nice.
energy drink because I do more sport.
Sports.
So I was like,
But why
I'm
didn't you
grateful for
do?
that.
I didn't see. I've not seen you on any of their beer ads. Don't you do the beer?
Not really. I always reject when they ask me to
Do the beer.
do the beer
Promotion,
or something
okay.
like that. It's not the hardcore no, but for now,
For now, it's like,
I
yeah.
would like to get degrees of the people that
True.
drink without responsible, or
Yeah.
if my followers or my fans see
Yeah.
me holding the beer, what if they follow me too? So I don't want.
understand. So it's like a personal
And-
decision.
Yeah,
True.
especially when you're athlete, should not. But of
drinking,
course,
yeah.
in every occasional, like when you meet or party,
Yeah.
little one or
That's
a can
fine.
or two, that's fine. But my people, I don't want to encourage them to drink more.
Yeah,
like-
drink responsibly.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
that's-
they're
that's-
doing way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like amazing to see like you're not only aware of your influence, but you really care about,
about
people's
them.
health.
I
Like,
do.
you know, our communities, like not trying to push like the alcohol just for money and stuff.
Yeah.
like that.
When I rejected first, I felt like I lost
you
another
lost a
job,
job,
or
yeah.
the income as well, because I need it for
Yeah.
my family.
I
But
understand.
at the same time, money, we can find it later.
Exactly.
And also, I said sorry to them too. Please don't forget me if you have another stuff. I'm not saying just no for every no. Like,
Yeah. It's like
but
I'm still open
because,
though.
and I want them to respect my idea and what
Your
I
values.
choose to.
Interesting,
Yeah.
interesting. But I think based on that, they still came back to you because they felt like you were the right person to work with.
Yeah,
you know,
I really
it's like
appreciate that.
yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah, big shout outs to them for
Yeah,
putting
big
you
shout
on.
outs,
And
yeah.
I see some amazing project you're doing with them. Yeah, that's
I
good.
love to see that, especially for a lot of people, maybe even like us, that
Yeah.
we do some content creation,
Yeah.
social media, work with brands. But it's so good to see somebody like you that you stay true to your values
Exactly.
and not just doing anything for the money
true,
and stuff. And
true.
even though sometimes it's disappointing, but it's such a good like example for us to see like
Yeah.
stay true to your values, because in this like industry,
Yeah.
it can be hard, right?
It's
Yeah.
actually hard because
say no.
talking about the issue of compromising, right?
Yeah.
So saying no to some people just because of your belief or what you see yourself or the kind of image you give yourself is a bit hard in this market because one, the market is
really
small
hard.
or probably there's no market,
Yeah.
right? So let's say in a month you get like only one job, right?
True.
And they pay you peanuts, you know, and you going to say no to that peanut is also like whoa, because you need to stay relevant. How do you stay
True.
relevant? By working with all these brands,
Right.
right? So I think in a way we as public figures or we as social media influencers should be able to come together, right? Form a
Yeah.
committee or something like that. Probably, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
and actually fight for a cause like this because I think in other countries they are doing well. You know that if you don't take me, another person is going to take me. You know, and some people are known for this brand. Some people are known for this, but tomorrow I'm doing alcohol. Tomorrow I'm doing beer. The next minute I'm doing something else. I'm like all over the place. Example, you know. I think
and people can tell, your followers, your fans,
Yes.
they can tell when
there's
it's like,
no consistency in what you're
it's
doing.
not who you are. It doesn't fit
Yeah.
with the kind of identity that you put out, your brand and things like that.
Yeah,
Like
speaking about
Sela
that,
is true, yeah.
it's hard
Yeah.
in our country
I
to
trust
not
me.
doing
Yeah.
the beer stuff. It's hard to
Say no. They bring the good money.
yeah, they bring the good money, but you know, I don't know in the future if I
Yeah.
keep staying like this, I would happy with my life. But
I understand.
if there's like no choice or no way, then I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
I-
other thing.
I think there's always a point where you can accept to do certain things because
Yeah.
never say no because you can drink responsibly.
Or never say
responsibly,
never.
yeah. And one thing I like about Sela, I work with her so many times. We good friends, right? But when she's not comfortable with some project I bring to her, she go like, "Bro, this is not my kind of thing." You know, she tells me in the face,
Herself.
regardless of we being partners, we working together. You know,
Or the money,
she
it's
knows her boundary. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's something we as social media influencers or we as public figures should learn.
Yeah.
That it's not all about the money. Yes, the money is important, but sometimes it's all about the image that we give out there. Because looking at the bigger picture, we are selling Cambodia
Yeah.
to the world. And in what kind of space or what kind of light do we want people to see Cambodia influencers do, right? One thing I like about the Thai commercials, I don't know, many people will still watch the Thai commercials. It's very funny and it's so educative, you know?
Yes, very
Yeah.
educated.
They can do
Yeah.
something funny, but then it's very impactful
Yeah.
and it's all over. Just a commercial will be like something when I'm going to sleep, I need to watch Thai commercial before I sleep because
Looks
it's
silly,
so
but
funny.
very, very
you know,
educative.
you know, because I think that's a place where we, as Cambodia influencers, should get to, and also we cannot do it alone. We need the brands to come in and
True.
help with us. You
Yeah.
know, I think it's a 50-50 job.
I think, I believe
Yeah.
it's, for me, it's always balance.
A
And
balance,
if
yeah.
you're talking about that, like, you're not working for money, then of course, then that's why I don't have money. If you don't work for money,
Right, we
then
need money. We all
We all
yeah,
need, we do.
Yeah, so make it balance. And it's like, I heard a lot of my friends saying like, why you reject like not to represent beer? Because energy drink, when you drink so much, it's not good either. Because if you don't do sport or you drink it alone, then it will cause you to diabetes or something
Exactly.
like that.
The sugar
But
content is high.
it's also drink with
Drink responsibly, yeah.
Even the energy drink, then if you learn about health and.
Right.
So every time I do or drink, I always like show them that I drink with water, or when I drink and then I have to go work out. So I want them to have that in their
The
idea.
education is more important.
And also now, why I don't do beer
Beer,
yet,
yeah.
let's
Yet.
say yet,
Yet in quotes.
because it's too much drinker already. Let's
Yeah,
say
I think
if I
Cambodia is
I
the-
see my people doing better next or in the future, then I don't know, maybe I change my mind. Like, because if you drink little or you make balance, then
True.
it won't be bad.
Yeah.
Do something that not over, then
Yeah.
stay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Stay good.
interesting. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's,
Yeah,
that's a
I
good
think
value.
it's good though, like talking about, for example, taking these deals or having to compromise with it. Thinking like on the other hand, your fans or your followers or stuff cannot hold so many expectations
True.
to you
Exactly,
and
yeah.
to or celebrities or influencers. It's like, yes, you might have this this brand identity for
Yes.
who you are to your fans, but we are human and we
Exactly.
also
Yes.
have other things that people don't know about, right?
Yeah.
And so I think that's something we have to keep in mind. Like, for
Exactly.
example, say in a couple of years you do beer, and then they say, "Oh, but Bong Tharoth said she's not gonna
Yeah,
do
she's
beer."
not-
You know,
yeah.
like we cannot expect, we cannot.
Cannot.
No,
like,
human being
stay,
we are
like-
dynamic. We change here and there, but then
True.
there's a cause for change. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I want to ask you about your fans, right? I know you do a lot of international projects, so you should have international reach or international fans. How well do you keep up with them? How do you connect with them?
To be honest, I'm not so.
You don't connect
Good.
with them. Oh.
I only like when they comment, I reply. Respond all the time, and I'm grateful because I didn't expect that I would have like
All this
international
opportunity, yeah.
fans, but it's good to feel like you have so much support,
Support from
for
them, yeah.
like from audience or something like that. And the thing is, I'm also not good for like posting a lot of stuff on social. Once in a while, or when I
Yeah.
have a feeling like, okay, I'm bored now, I want
Let me do
to
it.
post, let me do it or something
Yeah.
like that.
I
So
think when you talk about what Cambodia can present to the world, I think of Tharoth. You are one of the best commodities. Let me put together. Let me put it like as a product. If you were a product, you
Yeah.
would be the best commodity to sell out to Cambodia. Why? Because you are one, but with different talent. You know, one. I'm gonna ask you, how did you learn English? Because when I watch your movie Surviving Bokator, at the very young age, you were speaking perfect English. Like they could understand you well. And how did you learn? Did you learn at the center? But back to what I was saying, that you being the best commodity out there, right? I think people should do more like you to be able to sell Cambodia in that light. You know, I don't want people to say when they talk about Cambodia, it's only about Angkor Wat, something like that. Yes, it's very relevant. Yes, it's good. But aside that, what Cambodian
What
has,
else do we
Cambodian
have,
has
you know?
like rich human resources, right? That I think should be marketed very well. And you are living testimony to that, you know?
thank you so much.
You know, it's like, I tell the Hollywood people, like, you don't know what you're missing. Come down to Cambodia and try to do something with the locals. And you see how talented they are.
Right, right.
You know, one of the biggest girl I admire, she's an actress, Sarita Rit. Her acting
Oh
is
yeah, I
so
admire her
good.
so much.
You know, I really admire her and the way
Yes.
she's talked, the way she carry herself. You know,
Yes.
she's also the one big thing that can be exported internationally,
She's
right?
my idol.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
But shout outs to Saritarit, wherever you
Yeah.
are. You know, I think more people like you should come up to be in the front line. You know, we also do our best in our own small way to just push Cambodia in that light, so that people will know that Cambodia is not only about the structures, but it's also about the people, right? Because there's a lot to give. Trust me, there's a lot to give.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not just like our beautiful landscapes, because I know, for example, recently they had a movie. What was it? The Creator. They shot some things in
Yeah.
Cambodia,
Yeah,
The
so
Creator,
which
yeah.
was amazing, and I
So
was so
amazing,
excited.
yeah.
And I hope there's more of that in the
I hope
future.
so too.
But also, like you said, our people are also like, we want our people like you
Exactly.
on the international stage in
Like,
other countries.
Like
know-
when I get into that movie Shotgun
Yeah.
Wedding too, they believe that I have a big agency or big connection.
You know, that's
I
like
have no idea.
sometimes
they just,
like,
they just shoot a message
who
straight
mess-
to
who
me.
message
like,
her?
Yeah, who brought me
Yeah.
there? And speaking about how I learned English,
yes.
I
you
couldn't
take
believe
classes?
like I mean okay, when I was small I took classes, but we learned it like at our neighbor house. We pay like 200 real per day.
Wow,
Oh, so cheap.
It's
Okay, that was
under
big.
the mango tree, you know.
Oh.
It's like the play thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I couldn't speak. I only know how to write and A B C D whatever. And then when I got to know how to speak is when I got a job as a babysitter when I was 18. So I babysit the kids
She's
that
done everything. Literally.
Australian and American kids. So I had no idea at first when they talked to me.
Yeah.
So of course when we practice,
Yeah, it builds
then
you.
So
you
I
learned
learned
from-
from kids and my neighbors,
From
and I
babysitting?
copy the accents from movies and songs.
Oh.
When I listen to the music and songs, I have no idea how the meaning is. I just like hear words and it are copy the accent.
I see.
And then I blend it to the conversation with the kids. Like,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
and then when I got into like the national state and stuff, when I speak English, they said, "Are you living abroad?" Or she must be like hire some English teacher to teach.
Yeah. I'm like,
I'm so proud, but I didn't know anything like that. I was in a
thought-
rich. I didn't
was
go to
wondering
rich school.
too.
yeah,
like-
I was like, oh, maybe she took classes because looking at the level you are, definitely you should be able to learn English to communicate with people. But
like so fluent and
So
like
fluent, yeah.
so clear, the
Yeah.
accent and everything.
That's
I'm
good.
grateful to my job that I
you know,
did.
I think it's preparing you for the international stage, so you should explore more in the international stage. Yeah.
Do you think
know?
you would ever live abroad in the future?
I got sponsored to live abroad in America like twice.
You said
But
no?
you
But I
didn't, yeah.
A family?
No,
Okay.
I didn't have family. I mean, I had cousin in Washington D.C.,
Yeah.
but they can't afford to help
Okay,
me.
I understand.
But it's other people that I made friend with. They really love me and they want me to be their family's member. And the other
Oh.
families in the Minnesota,
Oh,
they
yeah,
teach
yeah.
jiu-jitsu and they want me to train jiu-jitsu and compete for the gym and all stuff like that.
Is
And this-
jiu-jitsu similar to?
similar to wrestling.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
And
you
I
would be able to
believe
teach.
I
too.
believe back in the century because I saw some
Ooh.
technique
They were
on the
breaking. Oh my
Angkor
God.
Wat wall. I see
Okay.
those.
Is-
I
Similar.
believe.
Wow.
So
Wow.
That's a crazy
Yeah,
sport.
but-
I don't want to do it. I think I don't have the body to do that.
yeah. So when people hear that I don't take opportunity to live abroad, then they said I'm stupid. Probably they're right, but I
No.
don't know.
I think it's all about the
No, but look
timing,
at
yeah.
what you have done for yourself
Yeah.
here. And I think that's something for me as Kon Khmer, but abroad,
Abroad,
I'm
and
so
then-
inspired to
Yeah.
know, so inspired to see Khmer people here that they want to stay here in Cambodia.
Exactly.
You know, they want to either like dak nom our country, lead our country and continue to grow as a person, but kind of, represent our country
Yeah.
and show that we have so much to love about our country. Why do we
Exactly.
want to leave?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are people like me coming back because it's
Yeah.
like,
And also to not going yet.
Yeah.
I mean, even I said no, but it's not the no forever. Like balance.
I like
again.
the fact that every time you say no, you make a little spot for
course.
yes, because you don't know what
Yes,
might
you don't-
happen in future.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
True, that's a good thing. That's a
yeah,
really good
so
thing.
that's why the balance I
That's
always
good.
keep it. Maybe not now because I'm attached to my parents'
I
family,
understand.
and it's just my soul and spirit is not ready yet to leave
No.
my country.
Okay.
And I also explained to myself too, like it's not living forever.
Right.
Like just
Yeah,
go get
for a while
opportunity
and
to
just come
work
back.
and
Yeah.
yes. So,
Okay.
but not right now, not yet.
Yeah,
Interesting. All right. So before we let you go, right? If you had 5 minutes or you had 1 minute to tell all your fans something or the world, one thing, what would that one thing be? Now everybody's listening. We are the world. We are listening to Tharoth. What do you have to tell us?
Speaking to the teenagers, my next generation,
Mm.
if they love what they do, like study on sport, on art, dancing, or do whatever, just remember that you represent your family, yourself, and especially the country, and thinking about to be a good role model for the next generation. Because nowadays I see kids that grow up, they are doing so good, so better. They are also now my role model too.
Wow.
And I don't know, I also want to speaking to the parents that is an elders and
Yeah.
old generation, not to be so strict to the kids.
Yeah.
Of course, advice we would love to take it because we
Yeah.
need to lead, like adult to lead the way,
Yeah.
but just don't close it so much because
Okay.
I had so much hard time
I understand.
fighting out
Yeah.
with my parents and family, but still, and also the important key that I want to the kids to hear too, like when we speak earlier about
Yeah.
not to against your
Yeah,
family.
go against your family, yeah.
Just explain. It will take some time, even they don't understand today.
Show
not
them the
next
results.
week, not next month, but just try.
Keep doing it.
If you can fight for your dream, then you can fight to win your family's hearts.
Wow.
Without
that's a
fighting
very good
each
one. Can you
other.
say that again? If you can fight for your dream, then you can fight to win the
Your
hearts of your
families.
family.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a powerful message coming from Tharoth herself. Thank you so much, Tharoth, for your time. it's a
You're
pleasure
welcome.
having a conversation with you. I
you
know
both of
definitely
you
we're
for
gonna have
having me.
Wrong.
definitely we're gonna have you back here again.
Really?
Yeah, because it's very interesting talking to you, and I think there's more people who would like to know about you and listen to you talk. It's a pleasure, and upon that, it's a wrap.
Yay!
Yeah, I think. All right. Oh, let's go.